I get the privilege and pleasure of overseeing our state pre-K program. We're a CSPP program, center-based, that we serve approximately 200 students. We work very closely with our special services department and getting children the services that they need beginning at a very young age. I have to say, one of the things that I am most proud of is watching the children who are in our program move up into TK and kindergarten and move through the schools. Having them that young, starting them that young with us, gives us that opportunity to really build a strong Panama-Buena Vista foundation for these students who are going to be entering our school sites. We have 25 schools right now. School sites, we have a new TK8 school in Whitley. We have 5 junior highs. We have 20 elementary schools. It is tremendous. We serve right around 20,000 students. We want our schools and our district to be part of the community and to be that resource for all members that of the community that we serve. Absolutely. So the funding sources that we have our main contract through CDE, which is our CSPP contract. We also have our CPKS. I think that's the right order of those letters. I always mess that one up, which is a literacy grant. We have our QRIS block grant that we are also funded with. And all of the things that we get are grant funded. And the revenue sources take care of 2 school sites, and we have 4 actual classes so it takes care of, all of our staffing needs. And we really, in the way of challenges with the funding sources, it's really become quite confusing, honestly, over the last couple of years. The large districts were center-based LEAs were kind of taken over by CDE. We stayed with CDE, and some of the smaller centers went over to CDSS. And we now have a lot of communication errors and communication issues. Probably one of the most challenging things that I have faced is getting different answers from both of those departments. Department of Social Services and CDE, we can ask the same question and get 2 completely different answers. And the regulations, the policies have just made it extremely difficult to even keep our program going as an L. One of the most incredible things that we really noticed right away was the lack of ability to speak properly, to even speak at all. Most of the children had been home inside with only family members. So much mask wearing that children weren't able to see people's mouths move. They weren't able to learn how to verbalize what they needed to say. And that really shook me when I realized I was watching these children. They didn't know how to form words. They didn't know how to ask questions. That from COVID, they were so encased in their own little bubble that those social skills and social norms, being around other children, being around adults being around adults and children, it was an eye-opening experience to see these children look at you and not be able to form a word because they didn't understand facial expressions because everything was covered.
Yeah.
So they are the COVID babies, as I called them. These children were never, ever outside of the COVID bubble. They were born during COVID. They never left during COVID. Parents are still afraid to have them out. It has set us back tremendously in the services that we're able to provide because the students are so emotionally and developmentally behind. And I think it's all of the people in early childhood education and early childhood development. We want to get them early and help them with anything that they may need as early as possible in order to give them the best foundation they could possibly begin. I appreciate, honestly, that early education has been given this opportunity to grow and to expand. I would love to see the main entities with, serving the younger children. We have to be licensed with our contract. LEAs, we're different. We have so many regulations that we have to, adhere to, just with board policy, ed policy, the whole thing. So to me, having the CDE and CDSS work together to have a different set of rules and regulations for LEAs would be a tremendous asset to all of us that run school district preschools. Yeah, that is on our goal. That's on our goal list, our horizon with the new ELOP, ACEs, expanded learning. We are so understaffed with our actual program that we haven't been able, to actually expand yet. But it is on our list of our to-dos or to-dos. We're going to get there. I know we are. Those parents can have all day care so that they're able to work. Our programs are part-day programs, so we serve a lot of children, but we only have the children for 3 hours. With that expanded portion, we will be able to serve those children for their 9 hours a day, and allow the parents to really, if they need that child care for a job, they're able to really rise up and take care of themselves and their families. So hopefully be that bridge, that community glue. We want desperately to be that community partner that eases parents' burdens, not makes them. Just appreciate the work that you do, and I appreciate the work that everyone out there is doing to really elevate early childhood education, and that it is so necessary that we get that message out to parents about those first few years of life.